love story between a stray Eevee and a beautiful stuck-up Sylveon. Okay, okay. So once upon a time, there was an Eevee named Stevie. Stevie was an Eevee who lived in Pallet Town, and this is after Ash left Pallet Town, so he never actually met Ash. Is this before or after the war? This is before the war. Stevie is a loner and lived in Pallet Town. Scrounging for berries on his own, the simple life of it as an Eevee would. And then one day, Stevie, the Eevee, was feeling a bit bored, and was thinking, you know what, f***s and giggles, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go on an adventure. I've been here for how many years? Like 5 years, and nothing's really happening. I'm getting tired of eating these damn berries all the time and making fun of all the starter Pokemons at Professor Oak's lab. I'm getting really sick of it. So Stevie decides to go off on an adventure, goes to Professor Oak's lab. Is that what I said? Professor Oak's lab? I'll double down. Professor Oak's lab. He goes to Professor Oak's lab and makes fun of the Pokemon there. But then he travels to Vermilion. Vermilion's the harbor. It's like the port city, right, in Kanto. So he goes to the port city of Vermilion City. He jumps onto a ship that's heading for Kalos, the Kalos region, and he's like, Stevie's like, yeah, this will be good. New land, new region, new me, new year. This is also on New Year's. He's living the high life on the cruise ship. It's really fancy. He is a stowaway, so it's not like he's like actually rich, but he's feeling it. He's you fake it till you make it kind of thing. He's making himself feel like he's high and mighty and is a high tier class society citizen. I just love your story so much. Oh, thank you. It's not even over yet. We're not even to the best part. Fast forward, Stevie arrives at Kalos. I'm not really familiar with the cities there, so whatever city would have a Sylveon is where he arrives. And Stevie arrives at the whatever port city is available, the Kalos land. He hops off the ship and starts scrounging for more food because he's like, man, I'm hungry. Like I'm getting really tired of all that fancy caviar, and I'm gonna get some berries like I used to. So he heads over to like the forest area. He goes and eats some berries from the forest, and while he's looking for his berries, he runs into a Sylveon. He's eating his berries, and he's like, these are some delicious sweet berries. And as he's eating and consuming the berries, a Sylveon emerges from the underbrush because he's on like he's on a tree. He's on a tree branch, and there's like a bush that's nearby, and out from the bush comes the most beautiful Sylveon a Pokemon or anyone could ever lay eyes upon. The silky fleshy ribbons of the Sylveon are glimmering in the sunlight, glistening like a smooth, silky. Thank you for the bits. Smooth, silky, smooth ribbons. I gotta feel those ribbons. Jumps down. His face is all covered with the berry juice, and he's like, oh, I need to know your name. Was it a shiny Sylveon? Yeah, it was shiny. It was a shiny Sylveon. And it was shiny in that in its coloration, but it also was shiny, like, literally. Like, it had a shine and a sheen to it that's, it glimmers in the sunlight, and it's beautiful. And Stevie, it becomes enamored. Is that the right word? Because enamored. He has to know her name, and Sylveon's like looks at him, nose up, just like getting engaged for it. What's this Eevee all about? She's not really impressed because Stevie's face was still covered with juices of the berries, and she can tell he's a scrappy young lad and may not be a suitable mate for this Sylveon. And Sylveon's like, and then kind of like it's like and just walks away. Stevie is like, wait, I'm in love. But he doesn't actually say that. He's thinking that. It's like, wait, Stevie says in Eevee language. But Sylveon keeps going. Stevie chases her down and is like, wait a minute, please, wait. Hear me out. Hear me out. I can make you happy. I can bring you loves and affections unmatched by any other Pokemon on Kalos, in Kalos region or across the land of Pokemon. And Sylveon's like, I'm listening. Because little did Stevie know, Sylveon just experienced the heartbreak of her life when she was by the Flareon she was dating that broke her heart, and she was upset and looking for love. I'm glad.
So invested in this story.
Yeah, let me keep it going. Stevie's like, I have to know your name. Please tell me. Sylveon's like, my name? Do you really want to know my name? My name is Slick Diddly Dip Dip. And then Stevie's like, what? Slick Diddly Dip Dip is my name. That was the name my trainer gave me before the war. Sylveon experienced 2 heartbreaks very recently. One, their trainer was sent off to war, and then after dating the Flareon, had her heart broken. So it's double heartbreak for Sylveon. I mean, Slip Diddly Dip Dip. Judging by Stevie's reaction, Sylveon was not having it. Sylveon was hurt. Like, you would never understand me. You would never understand my... You obviously don't care about me. How could you possibly hope to ever show me love and affection if you're gonna react that way to my name? And then Stevie's like, no, wait, I didn't mean that. I was just, it's a very unique name. It's a beautiful name. I'm sorry, I did not mean to offend you. That was not my intentions. And Stevie is like, please forgive me, Slick Dibbly Dip Dips. And she's like, that's okay, you're really cute. I didn't mean to snap at you. I'm so stressed right now. But you can call me Dip Dip if you want. That's my nickname that I gave myself after the war. And Eevee's like, wait, what war? What war are you talking about? Dip Dip responds, that's not important right now, but what is important? There's something growing between us. I think there's a connection being formed. This is offensive. You're literally telling them a story about how we became a family. That was the twist at the end. I guess the cat's out of the bag now. Slip Diddly Dip Dips and Stevie the Eevee are actually Juperos and myself, and I'm the beautiful Slip Diddly Dip Dips. We live happily ever after the end. If I'm the Sylveon, if I'm Slick Diddly Dip Dips, is it a bit, narcissistic when I was describing Slip Diddly Dip Dips as being very like beautiful, having luxurious, shining, glimmering ribbons and stuff? Ah.